Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live here in Seattle, Washington after a historic WrestleMania, a historic 2 nights on the channel. And that of night 2 was capped off by this man, the Royal Rumble winner, Finn Balor. Finn Balor winning his first WWE Championship against Aleister Black in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. What a phenomenal matchup that was, which led with Finn Balor giving him a coup de grace, double stomping onto his head from the top rope to the outside.
Now wait a minute, hold on, you gotta give the best part.
And the Prince arrives back on Monday Night Raw, but this time he's got that WWE Championship around his waist, and you know, I think you'd want to take some nights off, but as you see, he's dressed ready to compete here tonight. That championship around his waist. And what a phenomenal couple of weeks that was leading up to the WWE Championship match. The Demon just coming out of Finn Balor and, you know, wanting to just destroy Aleister Black, and in the process, Balor was able to achieve that. Now, with that WWE Championship, he looks to lead Raw in the right direction, as we have many things to talk about here tonight, which we will get into in a little bit, as announced on the WWE Draft video. If you have not seen that already, going to be seeing an Intercontinental Championship match and a United Kingdom Championship match, which we'll get to in a second. But also, we will already know who will challenge Finn Balor for the WWE Championship at Backlash, as we have a fatal 4-way contendership match here tonight. And the winner will challenge Finn Balor at Backlash for the WWE Championship. The Seattle crowd here tonight showing their appreciation for Finn Balor. Their continued support guided him through and guided him to his win. Well, there you hear it from Finn Balor to kick off here tonight on Monday Night Raw. We're going to have an open challenge. I believe it's non-title. Oh! Somebody that Finn Balor has definitely seen in the past. Returning from injury, it's Mark Andrews. Last time we saw Mark Andrews, he was competing against Buddy Murphy in an Intercontinental Championship contendership match against Tommaso Ciampa, who was the champion at the time. But of course, the underlying tactics, Tommaso Ciampa was able to retain his title against Buddy Murphy. Tommaso Ciampa being drafted to Friday Night SmackDown, he will be over there. So obviously we will not be seeing that matchup anytime soon. Similar with Finn Balor and Aleister Black. Aleister got drafted to SmackDown immediately. Finn Balor now has free reign to do whatever he wants. He ended the reign of darkness that Aleister Black held upon us. But there you see someone that Finn Balor has definitely collaborated with in the past, or, you know, ran into from time to time. But here we go. Mark Andrews, Mandrews, here tonight is going to be taking on the Prince here to kick off Monday Night Raw. We are set ahead for a huge show, and here we go. The referee rings the bell and the matchup begins.
There you hear this crowd already behind the WWE Champion Finn Balor, obviously a huge driving factor on Monday Night Raw. And wait a minute, Mark Andrews able to push him off with the Irish whip. Look at this. Whoa, huge leapfrog. And oh, tried to go for a super kick. Finn Balor moves out of the way. Oh, up on his shoulders. What does Balor have in mind? Andrews lands on his feet. Impressive, and nails the WWE Champion with a super kick. and into the pinfall here. He's got the leg hooked, but no. Mark Andrews not going to take him away not going to put away the new WWE Champion that quickly. Andrews firing away with these right hands, but now Balor's going to fight back with even harder ones. Oh, and another shot. Oh, tried to go for a kick to the gut. Andrews catches. Oh, but Balor catches Andrews on the side of the head. On the side of the head with an enziguri. And wait a minute now, what is Balor thinking here? Look at this, going to roll over to the other side and nails him with a huge left hand. We saw him deliver that move to Aleister Black at WrestleMania. And, you know, definitely was in his favor. But wait a minute now, whoa. Finn Balor looked for maybe a DDT there, but Mark Andrews was able to roll him out. Andrews lifts him back up. Oh, roundhouse kick to the throat almost. Oh, these guys just love throwing strikes back and forth. Oh, and now Mark Andrews kick to the gut. Whoa, hops up on. Look at this sunset flip into a powerbomb. He's got the shoulders are down. Referee in the position. Whoa, Balor able to maneuver the weight. And only gets a 1 count off of that one. But now Finn Balor, huge chop. Oh, and an elbow for Mark Andrews. Oh, Andrews tried to go for a roundhouse. Balor off of the ropes with a huge springboard drop kick. Finn Balor now, he's going to take control of the matchup. It's in his favor. This matchup is in his favor already. But now Andrews is able to shift the momentum. Wait a minute now, Mark Andrews pulls him away. Look at this beautiful back suplex. Beautiful back suplex takes out the WWE Champion. And now Andrews looks to provide some more offense, take out the WWE Champion in any way possible. Look at this, another back suplex, dropping him in the middle of the ring. You got to think, too, Mark Andrews, you know, he's got a lot to learn. I mean, when he first arrived on Monday Night Raw back in Season 3, he had a couple of good matchups, even a win over AJ Styles at Armageddon. But, you know, after his injury, he just sort of struggled to, you know, maintain that identity. Well, look at this now. If he's able to pop off the WWE Champion, that will put him in the next of the ranks. Oh! Mark Andrews trying to go for a dive of some kind. Balor able to counteract and just nailing Mark Andrews in the face with a right hand. But now Balor's going to go to the top rope. What does he have in mind here? Andrews, huge enziguri, stopping Finn Balor in the process. Wait a minute now, what does he have in mind here? Andrews, nailing Finn Balor right in the face with a huge right hand. He's on the top rope. He's got the WWE Champion right where he wants him. Huge superplex, slamming him all the way down from the top rope. And now Mark Andrews looks down at Finn Balor. He's got to be thinking of a way to put him away here. Kick to the face. Gonna go into the pinfall here. Mark Andrews could have the champion put away, but no. Mark Andrews, he faced a couple of champions in his time. He went one-on-one with former WWE Champion Aleister Black, so he knows what he had to go through. Oh, but Balor pushing Mark Andrews away. Look at this, nails him in the back. Oh, pulls him away. Finn Balor lifts him up. Saving grace, nails him in the middle of the ring. Finn Balor now, no slight hesitation there, pulls him back up. Oh, but Andrews counters with a right hand. Oh, but Balor comes back with a bigger one. And wait a minute now, Finn Balor off of the Irish Whip. Whoa, look at Mark Andrews, look at the counter. Oh my God. The balance of Mark Andrews able to deliver a drop kick. Now Mark Andrews top rope, beautiful frog splash. Beautiful frog splash in the middle of the ring from Mark Andrews. The WWE Champion is in trouble. Oh, but Balor able to get a right hand on him. Balor lifts him up onto his shoulders. Oh, a huge landslide. Balor just throwing Mark Andrews away. This is already a lightning in a bottle matchup. I mean, the WWE Champion he didn't even want to compete here tonight. He was advised not to by WWE Raw General Manager John Cena. But wait a minute now, what is this? Mark Andrews off of the ropes going for a springboard. But wait a minute, Balor able to maneuver himself off of it. Whoa, Andrews throws a shot. Oh! Wow, Balor out of nowhere, sweeping the legs out from under Mark Andrews, stomps onto the chest of Andrews into the middle of the ring, but now Balor looks to put this matchup away, has Mark Andrews, Bloody Sunday. Into the cover, Finn Balor, dropping Mark Andrews in the middle of the ring, and the WWE Champion successful as his first night as champion. Phenomenal matchup here to kick off Monday Night Raw, and we will be finding out who will be challenging Finn Balor for that prestigious WWE Championship at Backlash here tonight in the main event. But there you see just Finn Balor
just notarizing even more that he is the man on top on Monday Night Raw. And Mark Andrews' return just cements that Andrews might be a play in the future for the WWE Championship. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, here is the official card. Timothy Thatcher of Reverence, one of the World Tag Team Champions after their amazing encounter with Evolution at WrestleMania Night 1, will take on newcomer Mansoor. And that is going to be one hell of a matchup. This is a matchup I'm excited for. United Kingdom Championship on the line. New champion Matt Riddle defends against newly drafted Raw superstar Rey Mysterio. And the main event here tonight, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, Ilya Dragunov, and Shinsuke Nakamura. The winner will face Finn Balor for the WWE Championship at Backlash at the end of the month. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kick off our official match card with an Intercontinental Championship match. The Swiss Superman versus Cedric Alexander. Let's get it ready. Cedric Alexander was definitely a prospect in the Money in the Bank ladder matchup at WrestleMania that kicked off WrestleMania Night 1. He was this close to winning the Money in the Bank briefcase if it wasn't for Sami Zayn, the official Money in the Bank ladder match holder, or Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Sami Zayn was able to pick off Cedric Alexander and throw him off of the ladder at the last moment, taking that opportunity to grab the briefcase. But Cedric Alexander was just a human highlight reel of his own, taking out Bronson Reed, taking out, just taking out Sami Zayn, taking out Ricochet. This Cedric Alexander was a man to watch out for. A lot of people saw him as the dark horse of the whole Money in the Bank ladder match. And Cedric Alexander, he's drafted from Friday Night SmackDown, so Cedric Alexander has a little bit more to prove here tonight, especially in his new arrival to Monday Night Raw. And also, it's a championship match. You can become an Intercontinental Champion if he's able to best the Swiss Superman. A man who had to go through absolute hell to win the Intercontinental Championship. He had to survive 5 other men in a grueling elimination matchup. Cesaro, after outlasting 4 other men and delivering a neutralizer to Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro was able to best the competition and win the Intercontinental Championship. There you see it around the waist of Cesaro. It is beautiful to see Cesaro hold a championship once again. And we actually have some huge news here tonight. As you know, if you saw WrestleMania Night 1, there was a triple threat matchup containing ECW's Walter, SmackDown's Dominik Dijakovic, and Keith Lee representing Monday Night Raw. The winner was able to challenge for any title of their choosing besides the World Championships on the brand that they were drafted to. And Keith Lee, after realizing that he was drafted to Monday Night Raw, he said 2 words: Antonio Cesaro. And he basically etched in stone the next Intercontinental Championship defense. If Cedric Alexander is not able to best the champion here tonight, will face Keith Lee at Backlash. That is a matchup that either way I would love to see. The Swiss Superman versus the Limitless One, or the plucky underdog Cedric Alexander against the Limitless One. That's already money in the making. But there you see Cedric Alexander preparing for one of the biggest matchups of his career. Cedric Alexander finally getting that championship opportunity that he's been waiting for ever since he returned to beat Randy Orton. But now the Intercontinental Championship is next up, and here we go. Cedric Alexander and Cesaro going to start out in the middle of the ring. The Intercontinental Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. We could be seeing a new champion less than 24 hours since the last defense. But wait a minute now, Cesaro going to take control here, grabbing him by the head.
Cedric Alexander, he's going to take control, though. Look at this. Utilizing his weight, pushes Cesaro towards the ropes. Whoa, drop down. Cedric Alexander, whoa, leapfrog, beautifully delivered. But, oh, Cesaro stops him in his tracks. Oh, wait a minute. Cesaro going to go for an exploder suplex. Cedric lands on his feet. And look at that. Cedric going to take control. Rolls him into a schoolboy position. Cesaro has his shoulders down, but Cesaro able to get back up to his feet. Oh, Cedric tried to throw a shot. Oh, huge elbow from Cedric off of the ropes. Oh, and a huge flying forearm. And Cedric, wow! No wasted motion. Huge moonsault off of the top rope. Has him down. Oh, man. Count of two. I think Cesaro his shoulder was up at the last moment. Couldn't really see it from that angle, but there, as you can see, Cedric Alexander going to take control of the matchup. Whoa, try to go for a drop kick, but Cesaro going to move out of the way and nail him with a discus elbow strike. Man, Cesaro taking a full brunt of punishment. Both of these men are amazing athletes. So seeing them compete for such a prestigious title is, you know, what is the word that I'm looking for? I was gonna say opportunity, but look at this now. Cesaro, oh my God, the power. Nailing Cedric Alexander over with a Northern Lights suplex. Oh, look at this now, a Carvate suplex. Cesaro just utilizing his power over and over again. It just seems as if Cesaro cannot seem to impress. I mean, Cesaro always impresses every day in and day out. But Cedric Alexander, he's definitely proved himself here well, I would say on Raw, but he's on SmackDown. I mean, hell, who can we forget? Oh, but wait a minute, Cesaro tried to recuperate here, but look at this now. Cedric Alexander sends himself over the top rope, taking out the Intercontinental Champion. Cedric Alexander like a house on fire. Cedric Alexander continues the assault. And now Cedric Alexander going to go to the top rope. Cesaro trying to get back up to his feet here. But look at this now. Cedric going for a crossbody. Look at the catch from Cesaro. The Swiss Superman just powering him up. Look at this. Look at the power of Cesaro. Just popping him up into a stalling suplex. Oh my God. What a phenomenal move from Cesaro. And wait a minute now, Cesaro half and half suplex, sending Cedric Alexander halfway across the ring. And Cedric sent away. Look at this beautiful Swiss uppercut from the springboard. Cedric Alexander just taking, an arsenal of moves from Cesaro here. Oh, but Cedric dropping Cesaro on the back of his head. Cedric Alexander continues to impress, especially against the Intercontinental Champion here tonight. And Cedric Alexander, oh, wait a minute now, he's going to take control. Look at that. Reverse DDT. Just slamming him in the middle of the ring. Cedric Alexander, whoa! Cesaro pops up to his feet. Oh, it looked like Cesaro was thinking of, Cedric Alexander looked of jumping, but he saw Cesaro. And look at that, he tried to take another risk, and it just caught him in the process. Look at this now. Cesaro just waiting for him to get back into the ring. Cesaro just waiting for the competition. Look at that, just getting under the skin of Cedric Alexander. He knows what he was doing. Oh, but he suckered him in. Cedric nails him with a springboard clothesline. And now Cedric Alexander could have the matchup won here. Cesaro, shoulders are down, but no, there's a kick out. The WWE Intercontinental Champion still in this matchup. Cedric Alexander, he's getting frustrated, it seems like. Now he's trying to figure any sort of way he can put Cesaro away here. Look at this, Cesaro counters. Whoa, drops down. Look at this signature Cedric Alexander. Whoa, throws him away. And Cedric pops up to his feet. Cedric Alexander could be a good fit as an Intercontinental Champion, but Cesaro, he might not agree with that, as now Cesaro, oh, look at this now, sets him in the middle of sets him right towards the ropes. Wait a minute now, as Cedric Alexander, dazed and confused, nailed with an uppercut, nearly sent his head into the cheap seats. And wait, oh, look at that, even before Cedric Alexander could break it up, he breaks up his own pinfall. And now Cesaro, wait a minute, Cedric Alexander, able to roll him over with a fireman's carry. Look at this now, Cesaro, caught with a huge face buster from Cedric Alexander, hooks the leg, Cesaro, both shoulders are down, but no! Cesaro able to get the shoulders up. Cedric continues the assault. But wait a minute, Cedric, the only place he knows better than the ring is the sky. Oh, look at this now, he's trying to put Cesaro away. He wants to put him away, but seems as if Cesaro, just has that kryptonite. He's got to find the kryptonite to defeat the Swiss Superman. That's all Cedric Alexander has to find. And it looks like he's tripping him up here. Cedric Alexander looking Cesaro dead in the eyes. And look at that, trying to fire away with a strike, but Cesaro fires back with one of his own. And wait a minute now, Cedric drops down to his feet. He gets nailed with another right hand. Now Cesaro gonna take advantage. Look at this. They're both at a stalemate. Cedric pushes him off. What a clothesline. And another one. But now Cedric Alexander into the corner. Cedric Alexander, look at this, gonna go off. Cedric caught him back. Look at that, man. The agility of Cedric Alexander never seems to impress. But now, Cedric Alexander gonna go to the outside. Look at this now. Cesaro catches him with the Swiss Death. Catches him with the Swiss Death into the pinfall. Cedric Alexander is put away. No, he's not. Cesaro catching Cedric Alexander out of... Look at this now. Cesaro gonna go back into the pinfall, but a kick out at 1 this time. The determination of Cedric Alexander is amazing. He nearly knocked himself out with that... he nearly got knocked out with that uppercut, and he still seems to continue the matchup. And look at this now, Cedric Alexander gonna go to the outside. What does he have in mind here? Cedric! Trying to go for a springboard clothesline. Cesaro moves out of the way. But wait a minute now, look at him. Look at them. They're both scrambling to find a position. But Cesaro nails him with another Swiss Death. Cesaro could have him here. That's it. An out of nowhere victory from Cesaro. Took the little bit of hesitation that he had and took out Cedric Alexander with a second Swiss Death. And there you see Cesaro retains his Intercontinental Championship. And Cesaro with an amazing victory and an amazing performance from Cedric Alexander. Cannot forget about him either. But Cesaro retaining his Intercontinental Championship and winning his spot at Backlash. Retaining his spot at Backlash against Keith Lee. But, we just want to, give everybody a little announcement. If you did not see WrestleMania, which you probably should, the next pay-per-view up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Backlash, which is going to be a Raw exclusive pay-per-view. So you will see all of your favorite Raw superstars there. This is the first official matchup that we can announce. Keith Lee versus Cesaro. A matchup that many have waited for years for the Intercontinental Championship will be at that show. Do not forget it. And there you see it, ladies and gentlemen. And there is Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy is a free agent at the moment. Definitely angry about him not being drafted. Murphy still... Whoa, wait. Huh? What the hell? What the hell? Who is that? Buddy Murphy just following this hooded figure. I saw a mask on the face of... Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that was all about, but talking about we'll get our contracts soon. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Moving on to our next bit of action. It is the debuting Mansoor, the first ever Saudi Arabian WWE superstar. Definitely wants to make his homeland proud, but that does not subtract from this man's in-ring ability. The man can fly around the ring and give you a good super kick under the jaw if need be, but he's going up against somebody who literally went through hell 2 nights ago at WrestleMania. A man that was eliminated by Pete Dunne in the Deadly Towers matchup. Timothy Thatcher with that newly designed World Tag Team Championship or Raw Tag Team Championship, whatever you want to call it. The Raw Tag Team Championships now owned by Reverence. Seth Rollins and Cameron Grimes, they were drafted exclusively as the champions. Cody Rhodes obviously did not get drafted he was not drafted in the draft. So Cody Rhodes obviously was kicked out of Reverence by Seth Rollins, which that would be a good interview story to hear about. But as you can see, Seth Rollins following his team member. Oh, wait a minute now.
Timothy Thatcher letting go of the World Tag Team Championship and immediately getting in the ring. Look at this, telling Mansoor to get in the ring.
And look at this, here we go.
Oh, we're immediately starting out with some action. I don't know why Thatcher has all of this piped up energy. Oh,
Look at this now, Thatcher looking to impress here.
oh, but Mansoor dropping him with a body slam.
Mansoor, he's waiting for Thatcher to get back up to his feet. Look at
This going for a back suplex. Thatcher lands on his feet. Oh, lights up his chest with a chop and a sleeper slam. Good Lord, Thatcher under the just following the instructions of Seth Rollins, and Thatcher is firing away on Mansoor here.
And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Rollins and Grimes, they were drafted as the champions, but there you see Thatcher was, oh wow, beautiful scissors whip from Mansoor. As you saw, Thatcher held that championship around his waist. And look at this now, Mansoor, whoa, trying to go for another back suplex. Timothy Thatcher lands on his feet.
German suplex, holds on. Thatcher, wait a minute, pulls him in. Beautiful lariat, turning Mansoor inside out.
Thatcher now into the pinfall. Could have Mansoor put away, but Mansoor able to get the shoulder up at 2. Thatcher continues the assault here, and
oh my God.
Thatcher definitely has some piped up aggression after being eliminated by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, definitely the Iron Man in the Deadly Games match. Well, I guess you could say Seth Rollins too, but Pete Dunne was able to get the most eliminations on his team. So Pete Dunne and Seth Rollins, the Iron Men, I guess. But look at this now, Mansoor gonna fire away. Whoa,
Mansoor off of the ropes. Beautiful handspring into a cutter, nailing Timothy Thatcher down. Mansoor off of the springboard here. Timothy Thatcher lying await. Oh, and he gets dropped with a springboard frog splash. And Mansoor, he is just firing away on all cylinders as he drops Timothy Thatcher with a DDT.
And wait a minute now, Mansoor, he's gonna move Thatcher into the position here. He's in the drop zone.
Mansoor, oh, dropping a foot stomp onto the chest of Timothy Thatcher. Mansoor, known for his patent moonsault.
And wait a minute now, Mansoor, look at this, Rollins distracting. Oh, look at this. Mansoor, definitely a more fun-loving superstar, but oh, Seth Rollins definitely took advantage of that distraction. Look at this now,
Timothy Thatcher, oh my God, Tiger suplex turning Mansoor inside out.
And wait a minute now, oh, Timothy
Thatcher with a huge drop kick to the side of the head.
Timothy Thatcher, he's using that aggression to, pummelize Mansoor, but Mansoor able to take advantage here, grabs him by the arm, and look at this, into a wrist lock, but
oh, Thatcher with an elbow to the side of the head. Oh, and a shot to the gut from Mansoor again, and another shot.
But now Mansoor with a hit.
Oh, and another clothesline. And sends him all the way to the outside. Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, wait a minute now, Mansoor being held back by the referee.
Wait a minute! What the hell? Wait a minute! Wait, Seth Rollins is attacking Timothy Thatcher! What the hell is... Oh! Into the ape... What the hell is happening? What the hell? The referee's still distracted. Has no idea what's happened. Seth Rollins picks up the tag team championship. Oh! Mansoor flies to the outside. I don't even think Mansoor knows what just happened. Mansoor taking advantage, but Seth Rollins taking the championship away. Mansoor, I don't even know what just happened there, and a huge super kick. Seth Rollins takes the World Tag Team Championship and just walks away. Mansoor looks to put this matchup away. Oh no, look at this moonsault from Mansoor. And now, what the hell with the assist from Seth Rollins? Oh. Well, Mansoor picks up the victory here tonight. But there is Cameron Grimes, who holds the other World Tag Team Championship in his hand. But Rollins not attacking Cameron Grimes. What the hell? What has Seth Rollins done here?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight before the show went on the air, we saw the debut of MSK, and they definitely impressed in their matchup against Aiden English and Curtis Axel, two men who have took up producer roles here at WWE. But look at that. Look at this beautiful maneuver. This knee, and then look. look at that, just beautiful. MSK definitely going to be a shining factor here in the Raw Tag Team division. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to announce our next matchup for next week. The Street Profits, former WWE Tag Team Champions, will be making their Raw debut against the newly formed tag team after an encounter at WrestleMania's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Los Lotharios, of Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Humberto Carrillo formerly on SmackDown, Angel Garza on ECW. Now the Monday Night Raw, they look to tear shit up and take shit down. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a huge matchup in the making. And you hear the ovation from the Seattle crowd here tonight. And accompanied by his son Dominic, who was drafted alongside his father. Dominic Mysterio obviously not stepping into the ring here tonight. Rey Mysterio wants Dominic Mysterio to go through some training, some training to Rey Mysterio himself to prove that he is, going to be able to shine here on Raw. And Rey Mysterio, Rey Mysterio is one of the legends. I mean, you cannot forget how much Rey Mysterio has impacted WWE. So, knowing that you have your father, who is a legend himself, to guide you to greatness, is an opportunity in and of itself. But, ladies and gentlemen, a man who struck it rich last night, or 2 nights ago rather, it was Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle shining and defeating The Miz and finally getting retribution and ending The Miz network. The Miz not been drafted, as The Miz has taken up some Hollywood roles in his time, and Dolph Ziggler is still out on injury, so we have no idea when he's going to return. But Matt Riddle now shines as the United Kingdom champion, and I cannot imagine it going anywhere else. Matt Riddle is one of the... Well, Matt Riddle's definitely has one of the better winning streaks here on Monday Night Raw. And Matt Riddle's, been somebody who's to look out for ever since he debuted in Season 3. I mean, his matchup against Christian in his debut was an amazing match. And then his matchup with Shinsuke Nakamura at Armageddon was a huge sleeper classic. But there you see Monday Night Raw's exclusive championship that cannot be traded. So even if Matt Riddle got drafted to SmackDown, he would have had to give up the championship, as that title is exclusive to Monday Night Raw. But there you see, just pure, as much as you know Riddle for being the goofy guy that he is, I mean, he backs up his in-ring ability with, he has the championship to prove it. It wasn't a fluke victory. There was no, underlying tactics. Riddle basically beat Miz 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring and won the United Kingdom Championship. But there you see Rey Mysterio and Matt Riddle readying up for their title matchup. Here we go. Matt Riddle and Rey Mysterio, both superstars of the highest caliber. Matt Riddle's, got that UFC background. Rey Mysterio, the Lucha Libre background. And Dominic Mysterio at ringside to, kind of survey and take notes about how to, carry himself in the ring. I mean, Dominic has been going through training himself exclusively even before he was drafted. But Vince McMahon saw promise in the young superstar and definitely signed him immediately. But Rey Mysterio believes that he needs some more training before he's able to get back in. Whoa, Riddle slams him over. Oh my God. Huge knee under the chin of Rey Mysterio. Riddle is, continuing his assault here on Rey Mysterio. Clear size difference. That's also something you got to mention. Riddle grabbing the arm. Oh, but Mysterio fires back. And Mysterio with a chop. Rey Mysterio with a chop, going to take advantage. Whoa, sends him off the ropes. Matt Riddle counters. Oh, ducks down. Rey Mysterio. Look at that. The agility and athleticism of Rey Mysterio. And then Rey Mysterio now into the pinfall. Hooks the leg. Could have it here. No. Rey Mysterio's definitely gone through some turmoil on SmackDown ever since he returned. I mean, he was under the sign of Dave Bautista. Oh, look at this now. Matt Riddle with a counter. Oh, deadlifting Rey Mysterio up into a suplex. He was in the abusive control of Batista under his his wing. I mean, he said he wanted his son to, stay. He wanted his son to be happy. And we didn't know the contract exclusivity. But after Rey Mysterio defeated Batista in an I Quit match, he was able to get rid of Batista for good. And also challenged for the World Heavyweight Championship against his former tag team partner, Kevin Owens, at No Way Out. In one of the best matchups, I would say, we've seen in the Universe mode. Oh! But now Rey Mysterio, he's going to take advantage with the Three Amigos, paying dedication to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Rey Mysterio is going to take control of the matchup. Oh! But now Rey Mysterio has Matt Riddle. Look at this huge code red. And look at this now, has him down. Matt Riddle could be putting himself away. Oh, but look at this. Shifts the momentum once again. Riddle, no. Riddle almost had Rey Mysterio put away there, but now Matt Riddle lifts up Rey Mysterio and slams him down with a huge spine buster. Dominic Mysterio looks like he's in some distress after seeing Matt Riddle just manhandling Rey Mysterio, but I mean, you can't really get sidetracked by that. You got to give, the support, because there you go. Rey Mysterio getting right back into the matchup. Seems as if Rey Mysterio now just wants to continue the assault. Rey Mysterio waiting for Matt Riddle to get back up to his feet. Look at this second rope. Whoa, sends him away with an arm drag. Rey Mysterio now going to take control. Oh, kick to the gut. And look at this now. Rey Mysterio going to take control. Had it before. And he slams him down, but does not hook the legs that time. Rey Mysterio knows that move isn't going to affect him again. But look at this now. Rey Mysterio going to go to the top rope. Look at this huge leg drop, but Matt Riddle moves out of the way. And now Matt Riddle, has Mysterio and tosses him over his head for a belly-to-belly. Matt Riddle, a surefire champion as soon as he arrived on Monday Night Raw. Rey Mysterio, a former tag team champion in and of itself on SmackDown. Oh! In the series, I mean, Rey Mysterio has enough, medals in his closet to, make a whole case. But Rey Mysterio has not really done that much success besides win the tag team championships with Kevin Owens, but I would say it was a successful victory. Oh my God! Look at this, the Queen suplex from Rey Mysterio. Oh, dropping Matt Riddle on the top of his head, but Matt Riddle able to get the kick out. That caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie, but now Rey Mysterio, Matt Riddle gonna send Rey Mysterio over with an arm drag again, kick to the gut. Oh, and a roundhouse kick, knocking Rey Mysterio off of his feet. Rey trying to climb back up to the ropes. Matt Riddle sending Rey Mysterio away here. Look at this. Oh, knocking the taste out of the mouth of Rey Mysterio with a knee into the pinfall. No. Matt Riddle nearly put away Rey Mysterio in the process. Oh, and look at this, sends him over again. Oh, good night, Mysterio. Riddle just on this fire offense. Look at this now. Bro to sleep. And the German to follow. Matt Riddle now, Matt Riddle's thinking about what he's going to do here. Matt Riddle, second rope. Huge senton off of the second rope. And now Matt Riddle going to take advantage. Hooks the leg. Dominic Mysterio watches on. Cheering his dad on. Is Mysterio going to kick out? Yes, he is. Dominic Mysterio is watching very, very close. Rey Mysterio still got some gas left in the tank. But, counters that roundhouse kick from Matt Riddle and just slamming his face with a huge face buster. Double boot stomp to the face, or to the chest rather. Rey Mysterio now. Huge double boot drop kick. And wait a minute now, Rey Mysterio is going to go to the top rope. Rey Mysterio looks for something big here. I don't know what he has in mind, but it is not a good sight. Matt Riddle now, he's in position. Rey Mysterio has him. Dragon Ronda, but Matt Riddle catches him. Power bomb. And look at this now. Pops him up. Final flash. Good Lord, what a counter from Matt Riddle. And now Rey Mysterio back up onto his feet, but he's dazed off of that huge power bomb. And now Mysterio, bro, Derek. Matt Riddle drops Rey Mysterio with the bro Derek, pulls him into the middle of the ring. Dominic Mysterio watches on. Matt Riddle hooks the leg. Matt Riddle retains. Matt Riddle retains the United Kingdom Championship. That was one hell of a matchup from Matt Riddle and Rey Mysterio. My God, Matt Riddle thinking quickly on his feet, just nailing him with a powerbomb. Mysterio gets out of the ring. He's definitely hurt. And there you see Dominic giving some words of encouragement to his father, telling them they have to get back to work, definitely have to go back to training. Rey Mysterio himself and even Dominic Mysterio continues his training as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing matchup. But here next week on the show, if you want to tune in next week to next week's episode of Raw, you will see the newly returning former Raw Women's Champion Shayna Baszler take on the debuting Mia Yim, which is set to be a huge classic. But then also earlier tonight, the Street Profits, after losing their tag team championships at WrestleMania Night 2 against Imperium, they look to get the victory against the newly debuting Los Lotharios. But then a Money in the Bank rematch after the two men who were the final men on the ladder. Cedric Alexander takes on the Mr. Money in the Bank, Sami Zayn, in his Raw return. But then also a matchup that is set to be hard-hitting, as Oney Lorcan, making his return from the Money in the Bank ladder match, takes on ECW's former Walter. Walter makes his Raw debut next week. But then the main event of the evening, it will be Randy Orton taking on Keith Lee in the main event. And Randy Orton, it will be his second night main eventing, because we are about to kick off our final matchup here tonight, the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship contender at Backlash. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This was not on my run sheet here. But there is the new Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, after a grueling matchup against Shayna Baszler last night at WrestleMania, Ronda Rousey makes her appearance known here tonight, and Ronda, as the Raw Women's Champion, is just an apocalypse waiting to happen. I mean, we saw the pain that she did against Shayna Baszler, match commentated by official JRJ. Thank you to him for that. But it looks like the WWE Raw Women's Champion has some things to say. She takes off the jacket, and Ronda Rousey, puts down the championship. Ronda Rousey, she's got some things to say, you can tell. So let me give it over to her. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Ronda Rousey saw the draft picks for Raw, but it's Candice LeRae. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she's already in the ring. What? How did she get a mic? Okay, well, Candice LeRae, she basically popped through the crowd. She was already in the crowd here. She was just waiting. She had a microphone ready. And there you see Candice LeRae saying that Shayna Baszler basically took her out of her own career. And look at that, Candice LeRae immediately challenging Ronda Rousey for the Women's Championship. And wait, oh, what the hell? What the hell why did Candice LeRae just do that? Oh, wait a minute, now Candice, she's gonna get out. Candice LeRae gonna hide in fear. She challenged Ronda Rousey for the championship and then just gave her a cheap shot. And Candice LeRae, she just looks on. But what in the hell is... Oh my God, turn around. What the hell? Ronda, turn around. Look who's there. It's Indy Hartwell. She's got a chair in hand. Watch out. Oh. What the hell is this? Candice LeRae, she had this waiting. Indy Hartwell attacking the Raw Women's Champion. What is the collaboration from Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell? Oh no, my God. Oh my God, look at this. No, my gosh, she's gonna break her knee. She's gonna break her knee this way. And look at this, Ronda Rousey just had to slide. She can barely walk now. That's what, oh my God, and there's a chop from Indy. Oh my God, and again. Indy Hartwell is just laying waste. Oh my God, face first goes Ronda Rousey into the corner. But Candice LeRae, Oh, no, no, no. Come on, no.
Oh, God. Neck breaker on the outside. Oh, my God, and they're still not finished. Candice LeRae, she's unhinged. I mean, why wouldn't you be? You get drafted to Raw in Season 3, and Baszler takes you out, and you're not even able to compete. And then Rousey takes the spotlight. But, oh, now she's back, and, oh my God, Ronda's still trying to stand up, but she's just taking punch after punch, shot after shot. And Ronda, oh my God, she could barely stand, and she just gets speared out of her shoes by Indy Hartwell. And Indy Hartwell, she's grabbing Ronda Rousey by the top of her head, and I don't know what the hell she has in mind, but Indy's, you can just see the pure size of Indy Hartwell. She is just laying waste to Rousey. Wait a minute, what is she? Sets Ronda on the top rope, and look at this. Indy Hartwell says, go ahead. No, Candice LeRae, she's got Ronda Rousey. She calls this Mrs. LeRae's Wild Ride. Or she would like to call it now, Miss Gargano's Wild Ride. But Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell lay out the Raw Women's Champion in a for sure. Oh, wait a minute. There's the Mark Andrews and Dominic Mysterio talking backstage. Definitely some. Oh, what the hell? What is this? That's Walter. What the hell is going on? There's too much chaos ensuing at the moment. We need to get security back there. And Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell have already broken up the fight backstage. Ronda Rousey has been helped by officials backstage. She's gonna be all right, I believe. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. The first of 4 men to make their way out here. The first of 4 men that will compete for the opportunity to challenge for the WWE Championship against the new champion, Finn Balor, and the Painmaker, the Judas, Le Champion, as Chris Jericho would like to put it. Chris Jericho. Kind of spoiled it with the name there, but can we just talk about the versatility that we have in this Fatal 4-Way matchup? You have a veteran of professional wrestling, Chris Jericho, somebody who has gone through numerous changes, numerous titles, and still continues the fight. You have Randy Orton, a 13-time WWE champion. A future Hall of Famer. Shinsuke Nakamura, a man who has more than proven himself, even outside of WWE, can be a main event star. Shinsuke Nakamura is the perfect example of how to beat a superstar. And Ilya Dragunov, the wild card. Umba Siegbar, Ilya Dragunov made his appearance known at Night 1 of WrestleMania when, after MJF, the former Raw secretary, quit on Drake Maverick, Drake Maverick unleashed his beast upon MJF. Ilya Dragunov, now managed by Drake Maverick. Ilya Dragunov, he's simply a amazing competitor. You just feel the straight veracity and ferociousness that Ilya Dragunov shows each and every week on MLW, WXW, ICW. Ilya Dragunov has done it all. Ilya Dragunov has been all over the world, and if I had to say, Ilya Dragunov is someone that nobody would ever expect Drake Maverick to be managed by, but here is someone who everybody, well, I would say everybody despises. I mean, after the year that Randy Orton has had, I mean, Orton has simply been a menace. That's all he's been. Randy Orton has been a simple menace to Friday Night SmackDown. So after The Rock was able to get his draft picks, he said, absolutely, I do not want Randy Orton on my SmackDown. And after Randy Orton coming off of his loss against
after coming off of his loss against Austin Aries at WrestleMania Night 1. Randy Orton putting up one hell of a fight, but Aries was able to finally get his comeuppance, and Austin Aries finally retired without any retribution, or without any kind of regret. He got his retribution, and that was it. But Randy Orton, he was given to John Cena. This is John Cena's Monday Night Raw, and if you know anything about Orton and Cena, they're destined to fight forever. But Cena put Orton in this matchup himself.
And a superstar that has done quite he's done quite a bit on Raw ever since he got drafted. Shinsuke challenging for the WWE Championship of the Royal Rumble. Beat Matt Riddle at Armageddon and was the final two in the six-pack elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania Night 2. Shinsuke Nakamura continues to shine bright on the stage of Monday Night Raw. And you hear this crowd behind Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura and Chris Jericho, they both went toe-to-toe last night against each other. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura, you know, Chris Jericho did not last very long in the matchup. I believe he was actually the first one eliminated. And, you know, Tommaso Ciampa delivering an apron pile driver on the Buddy Murphy through a table on the outside. AJ Styles knocking out Chris Jericho. Well, Chris Jericho, he was definitely deserved a shot after... Well, I don't even know. You can't even say that because it was an elimination matchup, no disqualifications. Tommaso Ciampa raked the eyes of Chris Jericho, nailed him with a low blow, and that allowed AJ Styles to take control. That took AJ Styles to take control, hit Chris Jericho with a Styles Clash, and was able to eliminate him. But Shinsuke Nakamura outlasted 4 other men until he was bested by Cesaro, but not before nailing a couple of Kinshasas on him. But this is not an elimination matchup. First fall wins the matchup. The first fall will win an opportunity to challenge Finn Balor for the WWE Championship. Here we go. And now, as you can see, Finn Balor's definitely watching on, but Ilya Dragunov's going to take control. He's going to go after Shinsuke. Randy Orton going to go after Jericho. Both those men have some exclusive history. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ilya Dragunov. Look at this. Shinsuke is going to give Ilya some good vibrations. Look at that. And Shinsuke, stomping on the chest. And look at that, just walking off. Jericho now, he going to take control. Knocks out Randy Orton. And there he goes to the outside. High stakes and high reward is the best way you can describe this matchup here tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura, tried to go for a knee in the middle of the ring. Going to try to keep up with both of these men here in the middle of the ring. Look at this. Ilya Dragunov has Shinsuke. Rolls him into a huge rolling hills. And Ilya Dragunov, he looks on the outside. Ilya Dragunov going to go to the second rope. Chris Jericho on the outside. Beautiful standing vertical suplex. I don't know why I fumbled my words there, but Shinsuke Nakamura now in the middle of the ring, going to take control of Ilya. Chris Jericho going to fight Randy Orton on the outside still. I mean, there's no countouts. You might as well take advantage of what you got. And Orton, raking the eyes of Jericho again. Just seems like Jericho just keeps getting hit with these cheap blows. But now Orton's going to take control. Shinsuke Nakamura's on the top rope. Wait a minute now. Ilya Dragunov, he's back up to his feet. And sends Shinsuke away. Shinsuke looked to do some damage to Chris Jericho. But look at this now. Ilya Dragunov going to go after, Randy Orton. Ilya Dragunov is definitely one Spitfire, that's for sure. But Chris Jericho, he's going to be in the middle of the ring now. Jericho has Shinsuke Nakamura. Both of these men fought each other in the ring. At WrestleMania Night 2. And I think Ilya Dragunov just dropped Orton face first onto the apron. And look at this now. Chris Jericho with a head scissors onto Shinsuke, rather. And look at this now. Ilya Dragunov going to take some shots at Chris Jericho. And a huge right hand knocks Ilya Dragunov off of his feet. And wait a minute now, what is this? Ilya Dragunov, he's in a bad position here. Whoa, Ilya lands on his feet, pulls him in for a huge lariat. And wait a minute, it's every man for himself here. Ilya, look at this. Oh my God! Good Lord, the way Randy Orton just landed. And wait a minute now, Ilya Dragunov dropping Shinsuke Nakamura with a powerbomb. Hooks him up. No. Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura just not letting Ilya even get any bit of action from that. Orton lands directly on his neck, and Orton just stomping Shinsuke right in the... Oh my God. Stomping him right in the family jewels. You just see. Oh my God. Orton now, he's... Oh, wait a minute now. Ilya Dragunov, he's got a sleeper hold locked in. Oh. And Ilya lets go, but Orton still takes the shot. Like I said, Ilya Dragunov, he's a superstar that is... He may be a little bit too fiery to, keep up. I mean, Orton just continues the assault here. But now, Ilya Dragunov just puts him on the top rope. Oh, and look at this now. It's just a mosh pit at this point. Jericho, he's caught up by Shinsuke Nakamura, but now Nakamura's fighting. Ilya Dragunov has Randy Orton. Oh, Orton kicks Ilya right in the face. And look at this now. There goes Ilya Dragunov. And there goes Shinsuke Nakamura. And now we're back in the middle of the ring. It's Randy Orton and Chris Jericho. We're the only men standing right now. Orton has Chris Jericho. Going to go for a suplex. No. Jericho able to get a knee. Oh, and a huge forearm strike. But look at this. Off of the ropes. Lion salt from Chris Jericho. Into the pinfall. No. Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura able to break up the pin. Oh, it looked like he's trying to go for a low blow on Chris Jericho, but Dragunov stopped it. Just the continued bad luck of Chris Jericho continues to show throughout the matchup. Thank God for Ilya Dragunov. And look at this. Oh, trying to go for another shot to Randy Orton. These men have definitely seen each other in the past. You can't forget about their SmackDown Classic they had all the way back in 2017. But, oh my God, Ilya Dragunov raking the eyes of Chris Jericho. But now Randy Orton's going to get rid of Ilya Dragunov, and there he goes to the outside. Jericho knocking Orton down with a huge clothesline. And look at that, Jericho trying to get under the skin of the fans here tonight. Le Champion looks to get into the pinfall once again, but look at this. Shinsuke Nakamura just taunting Chris Jericho, knowing that Orton was going to kick out. But look at this now. He doesn't even realize it. Shinsuke, oh my God, dropping the elbow on Randy Orton. Oh, but Jericho, he saw Shinsuke before he could even attack, and he takes him down. Jericho waiting for Shinsuke to get back up to his feet. Judas Effect to the face of Shinsuke. The King of Strong Style may have just got knocked out into the pinfall. Jericho could be going to Backlash. 2. No. Dragunov saving the matchup. Jericho nearly putting Shinsuke away as Jericho nails Dragunov with an enziguri. And now he goes right back to Shinsuke. Oh, no. Tiger suplex turns Shinsuke Nakamura inside out. Orton dropping an elbow on the top of the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. Jericho trying to go for a kick to the gut. Orton sends him away. And there you see now the only man in the middle of the ring is the Legend Killer, the Viper, as he delivers that signature backbreaker. The Viper and the King of Strong Style, the only ones in the middle of the ring right now. Randy Orton, look at this, gonna go for a suplex again. Shinsuke able to get a knee up. And Ilya Dragunov, he's back on the apron here. Oh, wait a minute. Shinsuke, look at this inverted power slam, nailing Randy Orton in the middle of the ring. But Ilya Dragunov now, he continues the assault here on Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura dropped with a reverse DDT. Ilya Dragunov, he's looking for a body to pin, but Jericho, he gets back into the ring. But now Jericho fights back. Jericho was prepared before Dragunov, or maybe I spoke too soon. Dragunov is fighting back quickly here. And there's a shot, but wait, now Ilya Dragunov grabbing Chris Jericho's leg, and he's just wrapping it in that rope. Oh my God. And now Orton gonna go after Shinsuke. Ilya Dragunov just awaiting Jericho to get back up. But now Ilya, wait, what is this? Orton has no idea. Ilya Dragunov has Chris Jericho tied up in a small package. But there's a count of 2. Orton just breaks it up, goes back to business. But Shinsuke, oh my God, Shinsuke just ate a shot from Randy Orton here. Ilya Dragunov tossing Chris Jericho on the outside here. Both of these men were stuck, but now Orton looking Shinsuke right in the eyes. And wait a minute now, Ilya Dragunov, look at the power. Oh, slamming him down the middle of the ring. But look at this now, Orton Ilya Dragunov just sidestepping out of the way, taking down Randy Orton in the process with those knees to the back. Ilya Dragunov, he took great control of that, but Randy Orton took better control with the RKO. RKO from Randy Orton into the pinfall. Orton looks to get his next championship at Backlash. No, but Ilya Dragunov with the kick out.
Good Lord, Dragunov on his own willpower was able to kick out, but look at this now, Jericho off of the ropes with a lion salt to Dragunov. And now Randy Orton, look at this, gonna go for a neck breaker to Shinsuke. Oh, Jericho stomping on, oh wait, Shinsuke counters with one of his own, and another lion salt to Dragunov from Chris Jericho. Now Shinsuke Nakamura, he's gonna fire away on Chris Jericho. Jericho is taking a good bit of punishment here, but no, Chris Jericho with a super kick to the gut. Now Shinsuke, almost got hit with another enziguri. Oh, both of these men are just throwing wildly now. Shinsuke knocks away the hand, and Jericho, caught with a fake spinning heel kick right to the side of the head. Now Shinsuke turns his attention to Umba Sigbar. Ilya Dragunov, Ilya Dragunov, it looked like maybe Shinsuke was going to go for a landslide there, but Ilya Dragunov, he was able to counter and drops an elbow in the top of the head. Oh, and a shot. Oh, and another one. Another shot from Ilya, and there goes the clothesline, sends Shinsuke Nakamura to the outside. But now Jericho and Ilya, they're going back and forth. And Druza Aus Moscow. Ilya Dragunov goes for the pinfall, but Randy Orton back in the ring, drops in and stops the pinfall before 3. And Ilya Dragunov is in a bad position. Orton has him up into a Canadian backbreaker, but Ilya able to roll out of it and sends Orton away. Now Ilya Dragunov, he's the only man standing, grabs Randy Orton, but now what is he thinking here? Randy Orton, Orton's staggered, he's confused, and Shinsuke Nakamura gets back in the ring, all 4 men back into the middle of the ring. This is a good/bad thing. And Shinsuke now, he nails Chris Jericho with a front thrust kick, and now it seems as if the feeling out process is starting to feel, because these men are just tired. They're trying to take advantage as Chris Jericho delivers a code breaker to Shinsuke Nakamura. And Orton delivers a backbreaker. I have no idea if he even notices. But look at this now. Randy Orton immediately breaking up the pinfall even before there was a pinfall. Oh, but Jericho! He just hit a code breaker on the Randy Orton. Right on the Randy Orton with the code breaker. And instead of pinning Orton, he's going to get rid of him. Shinsuke Nakamura, he could be down and out. But Jericho looks to put this matchup away. Jericho. He's getting hyped up here. Shoulder tackle from Chris Jericho. Oh, and again, knocking Shinsuke Nakamura down. Shinsuke grabs him by the top of the head and sends him away. But Chris Jericho now, he's going to go to the top rope. Signature Jericho. Look at this axe handle dropping Shinsuke Nakamura down. And Dragunov back up to his feet on the outside. Orton got busted open off that code breaker. Ilya Dragunov, no. Look at this. Oh, in stereo. Dragunov drops a power bomb. And Chris Jericho drops with a lion salt. And Jericho code breaker to Shinsuke Nakamura. But here comes Ilya Dragunov. Grusa As Moscow again. And hooks the leg of Chris Jericho. All of the men are down. Ilya Dragunov with an upset victory. What does this means? Ilya Dragunov will challenge. Oh my God, no hesitation. As soon as the victory came out, Finn Balor walks down with the WWE Championship in hand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have your main event for Backlash. The WWE Champion, the Prince Finn Balor, versus Umba Sigbar, Ilya Dragunov at Backlash.